Good evening, everybody. Wow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the first ever senior night at St. Joe's Collegiate Institute Theater Program. Before we go any farther, I want to send the maestro and our conductor and my friend, Jeffrey Walling, to his orchestra pit. Thank you, Mr. Walling. For those of you who've been here many times, this has been a very special week, and this will not disappoint, I know. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support you have just shown just now and throughout the entire week. You know they're excited to do this one last time. They're also really emotional. So everything you got, send it back to them and they're going to give it back to you. And they're ready for a great show. So really love this one and let's have a great time. Enjoy, everybody.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. King is in the building. Welcome to St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute's production of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Just a few quick reminders before we begin our show here. There are emergency exits at either side of the theater. There is no flash photography during the performance. Well, we ask that you please refrain from videotaping during our show now. But don't worry, we won't be cruel. There'll be plenty of opportunities for photos at the end. So silence all those cell phones and electronic devices out there. There will be one 20-minute intermission, during which we will sell 50-50 raffle tickets. Be sure to stick around after the show for a quick talkback with our cast members. Enjoy this here show. I guarantee it'll leave you all shook up. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Some folks dream of the wonders they'll do before their time on this planet is through. Some just don't have anything planned. They hide their hopes and their heads in the sand. Now I don't say who is wrong, who's right, but if by chance you are here for the night, then all I need is an hour or two. Tell the tale of a dreamer like you. We all dream a lot. Some are lucky, some are not. But if you think it, want it, dream it, then it's real. You are. All that we say can be told another way, in the story of a boy whose dream came true, and it could be
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat, with golden lines. shining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is true. The world and I, waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do.
Any dream will, any dream
will do.
Any dream will, any
dream will do.
Way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began, Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a mighty Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons spent all of the days in the field with sheep. Founder of a whole new nation.
Joseph's mother, she was quite my favorite wife. I never really loved another all my life. And Joseph was my joy because he reminded me of her.
Young Joseph, Jacob lived beautifully. He loved him, praised him, gave him all he could, and made the rest feel second best. And even if they were
being told we're also rats does not make us Joseph's best.
but where they had really missed the boat,
We're great guys, but no one seems to notice.
Joseph's Jacob wanted to show the world
have never liked him all that much before. Now this coast has got our goat. We feel life is unfair.
And when Joseph graced the scene, his brothers turned a shade of green. His astounding clothing took the biscuit.
Quite the smoothest person in the district.
I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling how I love my coat. It was red
And yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and
I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors. It was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and fawn and violet and gold and chocolate and mauve and cream and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and russet and gray and purple and white and pink and orange and blue.
Joseph's coat annoyed his brothers.
But what makes us mad are the things that Joseph tells us of, the dreams he's often had.
I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. My sheaf was quite a sight to see, a golden sheaf and tall. Yours were green and second rate and really rather small.
What? This is not the kind of thing we brothers like to hear. It seems to us that Joseph and his dreams should disappear.
I dreamed I saw the 11 stars, the sun, the moon, and sky. Bowing down before my star, it made me wonder why. Could it be that I was born for higher things than you? A post in someone's government, a ministry or two.
The dreams of our dear brother are the decades big is gone. His talk of stars and golden sheets is just a load of corn. Not only is he tactless, but he's also rather dim. For there's 11 of us and there's only one of him. The dreams, of course, will not come true. That is, we think they won't come true. That is, we hope they won't come true.
Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do?
Could you use a slave? You hairy bunch of Ishmaelites, young, strong, well-behaved, going cheap, and he reads and writes.
In a trice, the dirty deed was done. Silver coins for Jacob's favorite son. Then the Ishmaelites galloped off with the slave in tow, off to Egypt where Joseph was not keen to go. It wouldn't be a picnic, he could tell.
And I don't speak Egyptian very well.
Joseph's brother's took precious multicolored coat, having ripped it up, they next attacked a passing boat. Soon the wretched they tipped his coat in blood and got their gore. Oh, now, brothers, how low can you stoop? You make a sordid group, yeah, how low can you stoop? Poor Joseph, sold to be a slave. Situation trade, hey, sold to be a slave. Sold to be a slave. Sold to be a slave.
Father, we've something to tell you. A story of our time. A tragic but inspiring tale of manhood in its prime. You know you had a dozen sons. Well, now that's not quite true. But feel no sorrow, do not grieve. He would not want you to. There's one more angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. Joseph, he'll never forget you. It's tough, but we're gonna get by. There's one less place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye. But Joseph, the things that you stood for, like truth and light, never die.
When I think of his last great battle, lump comes to my throat. It takes
Go darn him!
who knows.
Go darn him!
His blood-stained coat is tribute to his final sacrifice. His body may be past its peak, but his soul's in paradise. So long, Little Joe! Adios, fuckaroo! Thank you, everybody! There's one less place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye. Joseph, the things that you stood for, like truth and light, never die. Crying courage, let the tear be shed. If he all died, all died, we all would now be dead. He's gone! Let go! Yeah, let go!
There's one more angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. one more angel in heaven. There's one more tear in my eye. But Joseph, the things that you stood for, like truth and life, never.
These guys! I could really live in style.
And he did.
Oh, I did.
Joseph was an unimportant slave who found he liked his master, consequently worked much harder even with devotion.
Potiphar could see that Joseph was a cut above the average, made him leader of his household, maximum promotion.
Potiphar was cool and so fine,
but my wife would never toe the line.
It's all there in chapter 39 of Genesis.
Don't believe everything you read, dearest.
She was beautiful but evil, taught as a man against his will. He would have to tell her that she still was his.
You're mine.
Joseph's looks and handsome figure had attracted her attention. Every morning she would beckon,
Come and lie with me, love. Joseph wanted to resist until one day she proved no eager. Joseph cried in vain.
Please stop, I don't believe in free love.
Pity.
rot in jail. The things you have done are beyond the pale.
Poor Joseph, locked up in a cell. Things ain't going well, hey, locked up in a cell. Poor Joseph, locked up in a cell. Things ain't going well, hey, locked up in a cell. Locked up in a cell.
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the lights. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of my own.
Joseph!
Just give me a number instead of my name. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter, I'm only one person. Destroy me completely, then throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for we know we shall find our own peace of mind, for we have been promised a land of our own.
so upset. Hey, Joseph, you're not beaten yet.
Oh, Joseph, you know what they say. Hey, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, fight till you drop. We've had the book, and you come out on top. Now into Joseph's prison cell, but flung to very frightened head.
We don't think that we will ever see the light of day again. Hey Joseph, help us if you can. We've had dreams that we don't understand.
Both they were servants of Pharaoh the king. Both in the doghouse for doing their thing. One was a baker, a cook in his prime. One was a butler, the chiefs of his time.
Tell me of your dreams, my friends, and I will tell you what they show. Though I cannot guarantee to get it right, I'll have a go.
First the butler trembling took the floor. Nervously he spoke of what he saw.
There I was standing in front of a vine. I picked some grapes and I crushed them to wine. I gave some to Pharaoh, who drank from my cup. I tried to interpret, but I had to give up.
You will soon be free, my friend, so do not worry anymore. The king will let you out of here. You'll buttle as you did before.
Next the baker rose to tell his dream, hoping it would have a similar theme.
There I was standing with baskets of bread. High in the sky I saw birds overhead, who flew to the basket and ate every slice. Give me a message like his would be nice.
Sad to say, your dream is not the kind of dream I like to get. Pharaoh has it in for you, your execution date is set. Don't rely on all I said I saw. It's just that I have not been wrong before.
Joseph,
Hello again. I'd like to bring out our amazing choreographer, Tony Technicolor. She already knows this, but I'd like to say this publicly. What an incredible job with these students this year. Everything. Half the cast had never even been in a musical before, and she has them all just incredibly moving, and it's so incredible. Thank you. So, 50-50 time. All of the money goes to the theater department. Everything that you see here, lights, sound, actors' costumes, everything that needs to be accomplished to have them have a great show. And we really appreciate everything you've done in supporting us all week with the 50-50 drawing. The total money today is $500, and the winning ticket is $250. So good luck.
$702-471. 702-471.
Okay. 070-2471. That's you? Congratulations. Thank you so much. She's donating the money back to the theater department. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show, everybody.
Become a star. Could be famous, could be a big success. Could be famous, could be a big success. Strange as it seems, in a run of crazy dreams. And a man who can interpret could go far. Could become a star. Could be famous, could be a big success. Could be famous, could be a big success. Go far. his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Then he is stuck on his head.
I know of a broken child who is hot on dreams. Explain old Pharaoh's head.
Pharaoh's head.
Well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can.
Poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you here, what you gonna do?
Service to Pharaoh has begun. Tell me your problems, mighty one.
Welcome to Egypt, Joseph! Well, I was wandering along the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. And right behind these fine, healthy animals came 7 other cows that were skinny and vile. Then the deer cows ate the fat cows, which I thought was really good. But it didn't make them fatter like I thought a monster sub should. The deer cows were as thin as they had ever been.
Shoomba-doomba-doomba.
Oh, this dream has got me baffled. Hey Joseph, won't you tell me what it means? Oh, now you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. Oh, don't you be cruel, Joseph. Help me now, I beg of you. I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town when I saw 7 beautiful ears of corn. They were ripe, they were golden, but you guessed it, right behind them there were 7 other ears that were tattered and torn. Then the back beneath the good woman, they came from behind, yes they did. Well, Joseph, here's the punchline, it's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid. The back was as bad as it had ever been.
Shoomba-doomba-doomba.
Oh, this dream has got me all shook up. Well, to me nice, tell me what it means. Hey, Joseph, won't you tell poor Pharaoh what does it mean? Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Well, I understand a bit about the cows, but I'm not quite so sure about the corn. Can you tell me again, one more time, Mr. Pharaoh man? Please?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town, and I saw 7 beautiful ears of corn. They were ripe, they were golden, but you guessed it, right behind them there were 7 other ears that were tattered and torn. Then the back beneath the good woman, they came from behind, yes they did. Well, Joseph, here's the punchline, it's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid. The back was as bad as it had ever been.
Shoomba-doomba-doomba.
Oh, this dream has got me all shook up. Well, to me nice, tell me what it means. Hey, Joseph, won't you tell poor Pharaoh what does it mean? Oh, yeah.
7 years of bumper crops are on their way.
Woo!
Years of plenty, endless wheat and tons of hay.
Ah!
Your farms will bloom, there won't be room to store the surplus food you grow. After that, the future doesn't look so bright. Egypt's luck will change completely overnight. The famine's hand will stock the land with food and all-time low. Noble king, there is no doubt what your dreams are all about. All these things you saw in your pajamas are a long-range forecast for your farmers, and I'm sure it's crossed your mind what it is you have to find. Find a man to lead you with a flair for economic planning. But who this man could be, I just don't know.
Who this man could be, I just don't. Who this man could be, I just don't know. This man could be, I just don't.
Who this man could be, I just don't know. Go!
Pharaoh said,
Well, stone the crows, this Joseph is a clever kid. Who'd have thought that 14 cows could mean the things he said they did? Joseph, you must tell me further, I have found a job for you. You shall lead us through this crisis, you shall be my number 2.
Pharaoh told his guards to fetch the chicken from the little store. Worry upon he ordered them to cut the chains they Joseph for. Joseph got a royal pardon and a host of splendid things, a chariot of gold, a cloak of metal, and some signet rings. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Seven song ladies were waiting. Joseph said, Joseph's all they use, yeah, we're all we had. 7 years of famine from Egypt did not find things. The folks were cold and rationing, and here were the hands. Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We would have perished without you.
Hey! Joseph, we are the perfect team. Oh, buddies, now that's you and me. I was wise to have chosen you. You'd be wise to agree.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We would have perished without you.
Hey! We were in a jam, would have baffled Abraham. But now we're a partnership, it's just a piece of cake.
Greatest man to show up, only goes to show up.
Anyone from anywhere can make it if they get a lucky break.
This will be our happy ending. Please know, Joseph, that we all are you. But I'm sure that Jacob and his other sons have crossed your mind. How had famine hit the family Joseph left behind?
Do you remember the good years in Canaan? The summers were endlessly gold. The fields were a patchwork of clover. The winters were never too cold. We strolled down the boulevard together, and everything around us was fine. Now the fields are dead and bare, no joie de vivre anywhere.
but now we drink a bitter wine. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? And beyond, raise your berries to those Canaan days.
Do you remember those wonderful parties? The splendor of Canaan cuisine. Our extravagant, elegant soirees. The gaze the Bible has seen. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, we've gone to the other extreme. No one comes to dinner now. We'd only eat them anyhow. I even find I'm missing Joseph's dreams.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? And beyond, raise your berries to those Canaan days.
It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, we've gone to the other extreme. Perhaps we all misjudged the lad. Perhaps he wasn't quite that bad. And how we miss his entertaining dreams.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? And beyond, raise your berries to those Canaan days.
It's funny, but since we lost Joseph,
we've gone to the other extreme. Perhaps we all misjudged the lad. Perhaps he wasn't quite that bad.
and how we miss his entertaining dreams.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where raise your berries to those days. Happy on, raise your berries.
those Canaan days.
So, back in Canaan, the field children drop. Jacob's family was climbing and tough.
For the famine has caught us unprepared. We are thin, we are ill, we are getting scared. It's enough to make anyone weep. We are down to our very last sheep.
We'll starve and hang on our teeth.
But in Egypt there's food going spare.
They got corn, they got meat, they got fruit and drinks.
And if we have time, we can see the Sphinx.
So they finally decided to go.
Here we go.
Off to Egypt to see Brother Joe. So they all laid before Joseph's feet.
Mighty Prince, give us something to eat.
Joseph found it strange not to laugh. He was not a brother among them knew who he was.
I shall now take them all for a ride. After all they have tried, fratricide. I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun, the moon, and sky, bowing down before my star, and now I realize why. How do I know where you come from? You could be spies, telling me that you are hungry. That could be lies. How do I know who you are? Why do you think I should help you? Would you help me?
Yes!
Why on earth should I believe you? I've no guarantee.
Grovel, rich mouths to fall. Worship, worship, egg meals lunch ball. Grovel, grovel, rich mouths to fall. Worship, worship, egg meals lunch ball. We are just 11 brothers, good man and true. No, we know we count for nothing when up next to you. Honesty's our middle thing. Life is slowly ebbing from us. Hope's almost gone. It's getting very hard to see us from sideways on grovel, 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 worship, worship, beg, grovel.
I rather like the way you're talking, astute and sincere. Suddenly your tragic story gets me right here.
This is what we hoped he'd say.
Tugging at my heartstrings seems quite justified. I shall give you what you came for, and lots more beside.
Reach us, fall, worship, worship, and music strong. Thank you, bridge vows to fall. Worship, worship, beg meal sponge crawl.
Joseph handed the sackcloth of food, and they grovelled with deep gratitude. Then unseen, Joseph dipped yum, and then did a cup in young Benjamin's sack. When the brothers were ready to go, Joseph
No! Stop! You robbers, your little number's up. One of you has stolen my precious golden cup.
Joseph started searching through his brother's sacks. Everyone was nervous, no one could relax. Who's the thief? Who's the thief? Who's the thief? Who's the thief? Is it Reuben?
No!
Is it Simeon?
No!
Is it Naphtali?
No!
Is it Dan?
Benjamin, you nasty youth, your crime has shocked me to the core. Never in my whole career have I encountered this before. Guard seize him, lock him in a cell, throw the keys into the Nile as well.
Each of the brothers fell to his knees.
Show him some mercy, Almighty One, please. He would not do this, he must have been framed. Jail us and beat us, we should be blamed.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la.
Not he, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. I hear these steel drums sing their song. They're singing, man, you know you got it wrong. I hear the voice of the yellow bird singing in the tree. This is quite absurd. Oh yes, it's true.
Benjamin is straighter than the big bamboo.
No ifs, no buts. Benjamin is honest as coconuts. Sure as the tide watch the golden sand. Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun. We are the criminal guilty ones. Oh no, not he.
How you can accuse him is a mystery.
Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. La 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 la. Oh no, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. Sure as the tide watch the golden sand. Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun. We are the criminal guilty ones. Oh no, not he.
How you can accuse him is a mystery.
Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. La 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 la. Oh no, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree.
Each of the brothers fell to his knees.
Show him some mercy, Almighty One, please. He would not do this, he must have been framed. Jail us and beat us, we should be blamed.
Joseph knew by this his brothers now were on his hand. The time had come at last to reunite them all again.
Can't you recognize my face? Is it hard to see that Joseph, who you thought was dead, your brother, It's me.
Joseph, Joseph, is it really true? Joseph, Joseph, is it really you? Joseph,
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Still hesitating. Any dream will do. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Give me my color coat, my amazing color coat. Give me my color coat, my amazing colored coat.
smart. I am a walking work of art. Such dazzling coats of many colors. How I love my coats of many colors.
And red, yellow, green, brown, scarlet, black, ochre, peach, ruby, olive, violet, fawn, lilac, gold, chocolate, gold, green and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and rusty and red and purple and white and pink and orange and blue. Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream go ahead of you. I'll tell a story, strange as it seems, if in a run of crazy dreams. And a man who can interpret could go far. Could become a star.
But this dream has got me back. No simple, you tell me please. Well, now you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. Now don't you be cruel, Joseph. Help me now, I beg of you.
Go back in days and the future looked rough. Jacob's family was finding it tough.
For the famine has caught us unprepared. We are thin, we are ill, we are getting scared.
It's enough to begin. We are down to our very last sheep. We will starve if we hang around here. But in Egypt there's food going spare. They've got corn, they've got beef, they've got fruit and drinks. And if we have the time, we can see the things. So we finally decided to go.
Here we go!
Off to Egypt to see Brother Joe. Oh no, naughty.
How you can accuse him is a mystery.
Save him, take me.
than the 12 palm tree.
Oh yes, it's true.
It's true. Benjamin is straighter than the big bamboo.
No ifs,
No ifs,
no buts.
no buts. Benjamin is honest as coconuts. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh no, not he.
How you can accuse him is a mystery.
Take him, take me.
Benjamin is straighter than the 12 palm tree.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I'm going to turn the mic over to one of our senior leaders, Faith. But before I do so, I want to make sure I represent everybody here, as students especially. You got our crew here, up here. You have our orchestra players, raise your hand. And there's three guys here who do everything from behind the wall behind you. Two of them came down, Marcus and Liam, and the last one, Owen Benvenista. Thank you for everything, thank you. We can't do anything without these young men. Sound, lights, coordination, it's not gonna happen without them. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll pass this to Faith, and she will run our question and answer session.
Hi, everyone. Okay, do we have any burning questions in the audience for our cast? Go ahead.
Unbeknownst to me, 4 of us got an email that went to the 4 of us and the entire administration of St. Joe's that said we were allowed to grow facial hair for the show. That's how we found out that we could grow facial hair. So it was the 4 of us out of about 700 kids that were allowed to grow hair. So we got a lot of questions about that. It's me, Kellen right there, Will, and who's the other one? It was Ben Grande. 96. Ben Grande, right there. So that's behind the facial hair.
Yeah, we really have no idea how he picked who got to.
They wanted to bring some age to everybody, just so you know, with the facial hair. Okay, another question? Yes, right here. How did we feel about performing in front of an audience?
Hi, Natalie. It was so amazing to be able to perform in front of an audience finally. It's been really 2 years since we had Beauty and the Beast in March of 2020, and that was the last time any of us got to perform in front of an audience. About 4 days after the show closed is when the world shut down. And it was really hard for a lot of us to not be able to perform. Last year we had to do Godspell, and we filmed it in complete silence. We didn't know if any of our jokes were actually funny because we didn't have anybody to laugh at us. And so to be able to have this, to share the stage with so many beautiful people, and to be able to perform for all of you guys has been really amazing.
We have another question? Go ahead.
The Pharaoh will be attending Washington and Jefferson College, and he'll be playing baseball as well.
We love our king. We love our king. We have another question? Go ahead.
What's up?
I got it.
I honestly don't know. Like, it's like we were like talking about this like during intermission. We were like, how are we gonna go to school tomorrow? Because all the guys have to go to school in order to participate in extra like curricular. So we have to perform tomorrow night. So we have to go to school. Okay, sorry. So I honestly don't know. I want to say energy drinks, but I can't say that after coffee. That's a better alternative. So
I can't say names, but there have been people in the administration that have allowed us to have fake appointments to get out of school early in order to get some extra bedrooms. They're just appointments. They're just appointments. I can't say anymore.
Okay. Next question. Next question. Go ahead. All right, hold on. Go ahead. So, like, I'm minoring in musical theater next year, and I'm also starting to choreograph things. I'm the choreographer of the musical at St. Chris, what'll be right here. Mr. Priscina is directing. So yeah, I'm kind of almost done being on stage, but I'm hopefully going to be working backstage, so.
I am actually committed to majoring in dance at the University of Buffalo. And I'll try and keep doing theater, and if things go to plan, I will be going to New York City in the near future to try out for the Rockettes. So. I'm hoping to double major in college in theater and political science.
Okay, we got another question? Okay, raise your hand if you're this is your first ever musical. Look at that. What about our second year members? Our third year members. And our very special 4-year members who have been with us for 4 years. How many of you also play a sport here at St. Joe's? No. Or at school, or at girls' schools? Look at that. Where's Will? Will's got something to say about that. Hold on. Here you go, Will.
All right, so a couple of the nights, people have asked questions about coming from sports to theater, so I guess I'm designated for this question now. So me and a few other guys came from football. I played football all 4 years here at St. Joe's, and coming to this was just completely different, but it was awesome at the same time. Football it's different in the fact that it's a very long grind to like get where you want to be and succeed. It's very hard to just jump right in and to succeed in that way. You know, you have to like start on JV, work your way up, learn from other people, kind of fit in with the process. But theater, me and the other guys on the team, we never had a chance to actually try this until this year because we're seniors and football's over for us. So we wanted to try it, and it's pretty remarkable how everybody just accepts you right away, and they're like, okay, like let's go, let's do this. Everybody's so different and unique, like these guys, and it allows everybody to succeed, and everybody fits in, and we're all one big family.
One more, Miss Reedy.
Go ahead.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Protecting your voices after all these shows.
Rock stars.
So personally, I do throat coat with honey, 2 cups of it, cough drops, literally anything I can get my hands on.
To be honest, I actually haven't really done much. I mean, we do like maybe a gargling trick with water where we actually gargle some water while singing a pitch, and it actually helps to basically massage the vocal cords, which is a nice thing that helps us. But other times, I just can't stop singing, and yet I don't know how my voice is still here.
I think I can answer from a different point of view, that they're not mistakenly forgetting, but they are professionally trained by Michael Hooker. Period. They are from breath support to diaphragm control to understanding harmonies and pitches to the repetitive practice daily in class to the repetitive practice with him in rehearsal. That is why they have great voices. Thank you, Mr. Hooker.
Okay, one more question. Who has got a good one? Go ahead. How many are in swing choir? That just shows you we all come from so many different places and we were able to put this show together, so. One more round of applause for the cast.
Okay, so we're going to get them out of here. They got a long day of school. Marcus, you want to say something? I'm coming, buddy. Coming over. We'll let Marcus have the last word.
All right. With the voice question, I can speak for all the crew and I. It's very hard for us to keep our voices. But I also want to thank the freshmen here. They have worked very difficult. It's very hard for them to run around with all the props and do everything. Good job to them. And Sam as well.
Thank you very much. We have one more show. It's senior night tomorrow night. For those of you who have tickets, congratulations. You don't, you're not coming because it's sold out. So, thank you so much for being here. Let's go home safely. St. John Baptist de La Salle. With Jesus in our hearts. Good night. They're going to be going straight out, everybody. So, good night, everyone. Straight down, straight out. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Mike, straight out, please. Thank you, crew. Thank you, cast. Thanks, everybody.